All righty. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's officially Halloween, even though we were live last night watching the thing and it was Halloween because it passed midnight. But happy Halloween to everyone. Happy Halloween, Nanette, joining me for this one.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Yes, this
And
I know
someone else wants to say Happy
yeah, Jack.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween, Jack. Happy Halloween, boy. So this movie, Trick or Treat by Michael Dougherty. I mean, I don't know if this was his first movie, but he went on to do a lot of big movies. He did he did Krampus or Krampus, however you say it. There's two different ways to say it. But he did that. And then he did Godzilla versus Kong, right? Or like a few of those Kong universe movies. So he went on to have a pretty damn good career. And there's supposed to be a sequel to this coming. I don't think it came out already, right? You love
It
this movie, Matt.
hasn't.
It hasn't, right? Yes, I didn't think so. Let me look real quick when that's supposed to come out. Um, Doherty revealed that active development of a sequel. So as of 2 years ago, there were several screenplay drafts that were completed for a sequel, and
Happy Halloween, Christian. Happy Halloween,
hey,
Anthony.
Tasha
I'm
and Anthony, happy Halloween, guys.
doing all right.
Doing good, man. What's up, Synth? Happy Halloween as well, and happy Friday. We get a Halloween on a fucking Friday. That's great.
Happy
But
Halloween.
this movie, I saw this when it came out, and it's a great one thing. The best thing this movie has going for it is the atmosphere. This is like the movie to put on around Halloween or on Halloween at some point because the Halloween feel in this movie is just they nailed it. And it's a great anthology, but not like it's not like your traditional anthology, like your usual one where you have like a wraparound, even though it is kind of like that, but they all intersect at points throughout the
Yeah.
movie, and that's what makes it, I think, really interesting versus a lot of other anthologies. Like I still love the movie that we're watching at six tonight, Trilogy of Terror with Karen Black from '75. But that's like your traditional anthology. You just got one story, the next story, the final story, and that's it. I love how they all intersect. But having said that, and loving the character of Sam, and he's become iconic, I've never loved this movie. I still watch it every October, most Octobers. I might skip it like one year every now and then, but I don't know. It's missing like a little bit of something, and I've never figured out what that bit of something is. That I don't like love it as much as a lot of people do, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it changes
Yeah.
on this rewatch.
They talked about they've been talking and keep talking about doing another one of these, but they've never got around to making a sequel to this movie.
Yeah, well, I was when I was just reading about the sequel, I was they said that the director Doherty said that he doesn't want it to become like Trick or Treat 9 Sam Goes to Space. This is exactly what I read. So like he doesn't want to see it extended into a
You
yearly
know what would
franchise.
be an interesting way of making it sequels and everything? Hear me out. It wouldn't be Sam. It wouldn't be anything to do with that, but they would keep the formula of the anthology and they would go to the holidays. And they call this one Samhain, so instead of doing
Yeah.
Christmas, they would do Yule,
Okay.
all the pagan holidays, and make anthologies that are based around that. that would be a way for it to be a sequel and it be similar to this movie, but
Yeah, they can definitely do by just by name Trick or Treat and have it as an anthology, just not have Sam in every single one. Like they don't have to
well,
take
they
him to
couldn't
space.
have
Like
him in every one of them because
they could.
he is the spirit of Halloween.
Yeah. So I mean,
You
that's
gotta get
so
the
that's that.
spirit of Yule, the spirit of the next one, and then on and on.
Yeah. So well, that's where the dilemma would be with the director not wanting it to go to like nine and the ninth entry and him going to space and shit like and having stuff get ridiculous like a lot of franchises do. So I don't
But
know.
it
I mean,
would.
you definitely could continue making this a franchise. I feel like it's special just having it as a one-off film like this, but we are getting looks like we're definitely getting a sequel. So who knows? Who knows what the sequel holds? Um, what's up, CBD? Happy Halloween to you as well, brother. Hope you have a great one. We're gonna be hanging out watching movies all day, and I gotta listen out later for trick or treaters, which I don't think there's gonna be many, because one, it's been dwindling for fucking years, like less and less every year. Kids go around trick or treating, and two, yeah, as Tasha said, I think upstate New York has like a blizzard or snow, not blizzard, but like snow coming. It's been shitty out down here too on Long Island. It's been windy. It's been rainy. So that's
It's
another
been
thing.
raining here.
Yeah,
Today it's
all
sunny.
over. It seems like the weather all over the world's fucked up because Jason Ginger just said the other night or yesterday that it was there was a storm coming, and then when I had Matt on yesterday for From Beyond, he said that there was a big storm and shit that he just had in the UK. I was like, wow, everywhere the weather sucks. I love how it's an anthology, but every story is connected. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That it's just the way that they all interconnect. That it's not like your usual anthology. It's like a anthology weave almost. Like they all weave together. It's not just like you're cut and dry. One story ends. Next story ends. It feels like a continuous movie without any of those stops. And that's another thing I think makes it really unique. Yeah,
Jack
Tasha.
is run off to bark at something.
Oh, yeah, he ran off. Yeah, first snowfall of the year. My kids luckily I can't regulate my body temp, so it's going to be a cold one. Yeah, snow sucks. Um, the woman at the beginning of the story of story one, there's not in the Halloween spirit. Yes, true. Um, I've had one trick or treater in the last 10 years. It's depressing, and I'm in Cali, specifically in a place that never gets hot or cold. That's funny. And it is depressing, though. It's sad because I live in New York on Long Island, and there's people everywhere. It's not like the city, it's more suburban, but it's still, it's nowhere near anywhere near rural. So the fact that there's been like so little trick or treaters around just shows it was, I think it's just
They don't.
generational. I think it's generational too, and it's traditions, just like a lot of things in
So
society.
a lot of people have been taking their children to like churches or different places where they don't have to have them
That
walk
makes
in the
sense.
streets. But yeah, it does. I mean, it's sad that people have to do this now because people used to get abducted on Halloween by weirdos.
Oh yeah, there's always that danger, and it's always been that, and the razor blades and candy, and like that's been a thing for so long that we see and utilize in movies. Is that in
Well,
this like something or something similar?
right, I'm gonna say something. The whole razor blades and the poison and everything. Every single case where that's happened to a kid, it was
Yeah,
somebody they knew. So
yeah.
it
Most
don't
of the
matter
time, it
what
is.
they have done. Uh, the kids would have died anyway because it was an uncle, it
Sadly.
was a dad, it was a mother, it was a
I think it's
their
something like
neighbor.
I don't quote me ever on statistics on anything, guys, but I think it's like something like 85 to 90% of the time that even just a murder takes place, they know the victim in some way. The killer knows the victim in some way, or the victim knows the killer.
Yeah.
It's somebody that's in their life. It's someone that they know. It's very rare,
Yeah, the funny
like
thing
statistically,
is
to have a random killing like compared to that, like a murderer like that.
the funny thing is when we were in school, I'm sure this was done to you too. They taught us about
I thought so.
the habits of stranger danger.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I remember that whole campaign thing too. And Dare, remember Dare back in the day? But that's going a little
Yeah.
way off topic and shit. You ready to start this movie? People who
Yep.
want to watch along, I dropped the Look movie link. It's also on HBO Max. I'm not sure where else it's streaming. Then you know if it's streaming anywhere else. Is it
You
on
have to
Tubi?
pay for it
Yeah, it's not on. It's not
elsewhere.
on Tubi. Okay,
Yep.
yeah, it's not. I didn't think it was.
Um, but I have the digital copy of this movie on Amazon, and that's the way I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's what I did with the thing last night. It's one of the few digital copies of anything that I own, or you don't really fucking own it, and actually reality, but they allow you to stream it because you paid for it, basically. But all right, let's do a 3, 2, 1, go and start trick or treating. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't think no, I didn't watch this movie last Halloween. I was supposed to do this, and I had to cancel it for some reason of that whole watch along week. Which actually I'm very surprised. All I had to move some around this week, but didn't cancel a single one. Every movie's gotten done or is getting done. I don't want to jinx it. We still got the rest of the day tomorrow, but so far all 18 movies this week that we've streamed, well, 9 days, have been completed successfully, which is a rarity around here for me, as you all
Yeah.
know. Matt just says, "Yeah, I give out protein bars. Maybe it's just me. Gotta, yeah, try to make it healthy. Try to make the kids healthier, right? Make America healthy again on Halloween. Make Halloween healthy again. Give them protein bars and
Oh,
protein
I
shakes.
was watching yesterday, how some people were talking about teach your children to have respect. Children don't, whatever is in their mind will come out of their mouth. Like this little kid, she was
Yeah,
like
no, yeah,
2
no
years
filter.
old, and somebody gave her a banana, and she made a face and said, "I hate it. I don't want a yucky banana. I want candy." And they were like, "You shouldn't tell, you should teach your kids to be respectful."
Yeah, exactly. It all comes down to parenting, basically.
But
Funny
when
fact.
they're young, when they're little, you can't get them to do anything.
Yeah, I know. Pretzels are being discussed, so I have to address it. Pretzels are great with anything. Pretzels are my favorite snack of all time. I am addicted to pretzels. I've been addicted to pretzels my entire life. I love them. Any type of them, any shape, size, texture. Beautiful. Oh, I want a pretzel now. God damn you guys. I want a pretzel.
I'll be
You
right
got
back.
you,
I'm gonna get
yeah,
some
and
snacks. Y'all
uh,
talking about food, and I'm
sounds good.
still hungry, even though I
Lower,
had a Whopper.
lower your sound a bit though, because I can hear it.
Okay.
Thanks. But yeah, go get your snacks, man. I wish I had fucking pretzels lying around. I got candy, but I don't want candy. That's for the kids that come that aren't gonna come because it's like no one. It's only 3 o'clock though, 3:20. But usually, like the kids with their parents, those younger kids come early, like around the afternoon. They ain't coming nowhere. I should have gotten pretzels to give the kids and just had a stockpile of pretzels. Then we'd be in a much better situation right now. But yeah, the atmosphere in this film and the Halloween, the whole feel of Halloween. This is one of the most Halloweeny Halloween films that there is in recent memory, like in the last 20 years or so, 25.
You're talking about having candy for the kids that won't come, and but you can't
Yeah,
get it now. Well, me,
I'll eat
I
some of it. Don't worry. There'll be some eaten. There'll be definitely some eaten throughout the day. This is cool when she's pulling the sheets off the decorations in the lawn. And then
Grandma wanted
when it
candy,
pops up,
so I bought this.
oh, I see. Oh, there you go. Like a whole mixed bag.
It's got Hershey's, Kit Kat, Reese's, Rolo, Milk Duds, and waffles.
Nice. Pretzels, a can of sardines, and a cold beer. I don't like sardines, but the rest of it, there you go. I'd rather have a Jack and Coke than the beer, though. You still got pretzels
Yeah,
in that
I'm
jug?
with you.
Yeah, Jack and Coke is my drink when I do drink, which is not often. But if I do, it's usually that or wild turkey with Coke. I mean, I can take any of those whiskeys and bourbons and stuff without the Coke, like Coke or without Coke. But I prefer. Depends on the occasion. If I'm really like, yeah, want to hit it hard for one night, like because it's been a while, then I don't even need the Coke. Just drink some Jack out the bottle. But that's like
I
maybe
surprised
that's like a three
Echo.
time out of a year event. That's like
I
a
was
3 time
doing
a
a
year.
live stream and I had bought me some Jack, and he said, "Is
Hell
that
yeah.
Tennessee whiskey?" I'm like, "Yep,
It,
it
yeah.
is."
But it's technically it's like bourbon, but it's the same. It's very similar. I don't know the difference. I'm not a like liquor connoisseur, so maybe someone in the chat knows better. But it's like Tennessee bourbon.
And I was drinking it straight, and he said, "I don't know very many women that can drink it straight." I give my hat to you.
Oh, I can drink Jack straight any day. I love the taste of it.
You're a guy, not a
Well,
girl.
what does that matter? We all have the same taste buds.
Women try to act like they're all civilized and everything. I'm not doing that.
That's funny. So what a great opening when we have Sam attacking that woman and with the lollipop and then her face is all fucked up. She's displayed just for all to see on Halloween. That's cool. And yeah, Tasha, Jaeger. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know I'm not a big drinker either, but Jaeger, like when you, it's like that thing, that commercial. I don't drink often. When I do, I drink Dos Equis. It's, it's like well, I don't drink often, but when I do, you drink Jägermeister. Ah, come on.
I got a question for you.
What is it?
Do you know what my favorite liquor is?
What? Repeat the question because I got confused by I was distracted reading the comment because I was laughing at it.
Do you know what my favorite liquor is?
No, what is?
Tequila.
Oh, okay. Tequila is not bad. It's just that shit's crazy. So like I really really drink tequila. I mean, it's got to be that would be like a wedding event or like a big event, like a family reunion, like something like that. I'd be or like a vacation, like something like that. I'd be because if I go, that's the one time I drink. That's the one time I drink like crazy. Whenever I go, if I go on
Trust
vacation, my
me,
whole
I
life.
know that JT is a guy.
Yeah, yeah, I was reading that. But you don't know. I never stated that publicly. I never stated that. He's right. Maybe I am. Maybe I identify as a woman. Maybe I identify as Sam. Maybe I identify as a puppy. Might as well because that's how fucked up this world is nowadays. You could just be whatever you want. It's all whiskey. Whiskey's like soda, bourbon, rye. That's what it's right. So it's all bourbon, scotch. It's all derived like from whiskey. It's all basically whiskey. Okay, that makes sense. Cool.
um,
And yeah,
there's only one thing
wild
I don't
turkey.
touch.
Wild
The
turkey is
only
another
way I
one
will
I love.
drink it is if it's mixed with something, and that's
Well,
vodka.
I can't. I do not like vodka unless it's yeah, like you said. Unless usually I can do like a vodka orange juice, but like that's about
That's
it.
a screwdriver.
Yeah, yeah, screwdriver. I don't care for vodka though, and I can't drink it straight. I just gag. It's bad. And gin is the most disgusting shit there is. I don't like gin at all.
I
I've
can
never
drink them.
like a gin and tonic or any type of gin. Oh, I don't like gin. That's like the worst for me. Maker's Mark is a great whiskey, and Wild Turkey. Those are my other options. Like if they don't have Jack Daniels somewhere, then it's Maker's Mark. That shit's a little expensive though, but worth it. Very worth it. If you're in the mood for it.
That's
Ever tried chugging Everclear? No, I haven't.
no.
Sounds good, Mike. Absolutely.
I'll tell you how I know that he's a guy. He has a daughter, and he said his ex was a woman. That's how I know.
There you go. That's perfect. That's perfectly logical and scientific statements there that a lot of people nowadays don't seem to use. But still, you never know. It's actually her birthday today, and she never watches any shit like any of my things. I mean, we talk. I wish her happy birthday earlier, but happy birthday, Steph. That you'll never see this. She was born on Halloween, so I guess that's why there's some
Oh, she shares a
witchy.
birthday with Professor Macabre.
Yeah, yeah, and oh, someone else had a birthday today too. Oh, I'm so sorry, whoever it was. Why am I forgetting it? Um, oh, it's gonna haunt me now.
There's
No,
also a lot of people's birthdays today.
I know, but why can't I remember? It's someone in our community, I'm pretty sure. Now I feel terrible. Sorry, but happy birthday. So, and I'm pretty sure I said happy birthday already. So we're good. I already did my part. My great grand. Yes, that was it. You told me. Your great grandma. That was it. It was during the stream last night, right? Okay. So I already said happy birthday and we're good. As I already said, called it. This fat fucking kid wants to take all this candy. And he says so. It's not good if you get diabetes.
He's the principal. And that
Yeah, it
proves the
is.
whole thing about it being killed by somebody you know, because the
Yep.
principal killed that kid.
Yep. Yep.
This is the first time you see that in a movie where they actually show that the one that did it is someone that I don't think they've done that in the past. They just
Oh, God bless her. 95. I like this whole again segment. I mean, the more I'm thinking about it, and like over the years, and especially now that we're talking about it, I don't even really consider this an anthology. It feels more like it just like a choral narrative of intersecting characters. Just like think anyone who saw Weapons recently or Pulp Fiction, and we've seen a lot of movies with a choral narrative, which is what the name for that, when intersecting storylines or when characters' stories and their arcs intersect and you see it from their points of views, at different chapters in the movie. That's what this feels like more than an anthology film. Because you're here, you were just with the girl who's what's it? She's a virgin, right? But it's like, no, it's not. That's what they make you think, but it's her first time. What they're about to do. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but that's clever in its own right. Then it goes from then though right back to the principal with and it kills me. I can't. What's the actor's name? He's a great actor. I forget his name.
I
And the
can't
fact
remember.
and the kid. So I mean, it goes from there to there, and it goes all over the place between these different storylines. So it's not an anthology, really. It's more of like a choral narrative, like Halloween movie. But I'm pretty sure everywhere it's billed as an anthology. Let's see what like Wikipedia, which is not the most reliable source for anything, but what it puts it. See, actually, it doesn't
Ellen Baker
refer to it
is
as
the
a anthology. It calls it a comedy horror film. Good.
Dylan Baker is the guy that plays Steven, which is the principal and everything, the teacher.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What's his name? Say it
Yeah.
again. I missed it. Dylan Thomas?
Dylan Baker.
Dylan Baker. Okay, that's it. The guy who plays the principal, right? He's been in so many things. He's like the biggest actor in this movie.
I disagree.
But who else is in this? I mean, I spoke too soon because.
Anna Paquin is in this movie.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
And
they go over him.
she's a pretty big actor. She had already made herself famous by playing Rogue in X-Men.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but he was an actor for a lot longer, like before that.
Yeah, I know
I mean,
that.
like, so like well established at the time, I would say, yeah. So, but yeah, she went on to have to do some great stuff. I love how he carries his kid into the house. He's just, like dripping shit from his mouth too, the candy. And now he's got trick or treaters. This guy gets trick or treaters. All of us are in dire trick or treater depression. We don't have any. I don't know if I saw happiness. That's not the name
Yeah.
I know. I can't even look as good coming back up. No, it does not. And then you got to carry it. Yeah, no, I got to check that out because I know the name. I never saw it though. Pretty sure. I mean, that happens so many times. I've seen so many movies, and there's so much movies out there. And just from talking to so many people and doing this for years, and you hear so many movies that like it starts to, how like false memories work and stuff. It's like you see a movie enough and talk about it enough, and then you start thinking, did I see that or not? Like that happens a lot. Like, especially mostly if I don't love the film, or if it was just like or if it didn't click with me, then it could fall into that category of just either not remembering anything from it or just not remembering if I even saw it. Because if I watch something and I don't enjoy it, it's just like, or even if I do and it's nothing great, all right, that was good. And then just on to the next movie whenever I watch something next, and never think about it again.
This is not one of those movies for me.
No, this one's not at all. No. This one has a lot of rewatchability. And like I said, just for the Halloween feel alone, I try to watch this every October. We were not successful last year. This year we finally were. Because you were going to
Yeah.
join me last year for that watch. I remember that because I know you love this movie so much. So I
Yeah,
know I
it's
had
one
that
of
one
my
planned,
favorites.
and yeah, and I know you were going to join me, and I forgot why I had to cancel. It could have been because of the StreamYard hours back then, and I didn't pre-think it like a million plans like I did smartly this time because I learned from last year. I love that when he's digging the hole in the backyard to put the kid in. And then his kid pops out the window and he's screaming. You find that's another thing when you just like find out that he has his own little kid, but yet he's this murderer. That's pretty fucked up. Oh, my back is fucking killing me. But yeah, I just added that to my mental list. CBD happiness. The dog. I mean, Sam is such a great character when I think about it. I mean, and it's so simple. It's such a simple design. It's just a small little thing with a burlap sack on his head, and then I love the design underneath it, like his face, his actual like face. Everything about his design, they did a great job with that. I wonder if he'll look exactly the same in the sequel, or if they'll tweak some things about him.
Shush.
That's right. He's arguing with the neighbor and shit.
Yeah, Jack is too.
It stinks like a dead whore out here, is what this guy says. I don't think he's talking about the body because the kid he just killed this kid, so he's not smelling a rotting corpse or anything. So, what I don't know what he's talking about. Unless this guy's backyard just smells like shit. Maybe he has a bunch of other corpses that are buried in his backyard. That might explain it a bit.
Well, you weren't paying no attention when he flipped the turret. There was already a body in that hole.
Oh, okay, okay. You're right. I missed that. That makes more sense. Because I was gonna say, why would that kid's body be smelling like that?
I have a theory on who is in that hole with that kid.
What? Who? Who do you think is down there?
His wife.
The principal's wife.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, I remember her. I don't remember this movie a lot because I watch it and then I enjoy it and then I forget it. I remember the
Well, he was
werewolf stuff is cool.
running his mouth. When's mommy coming home? And mocking him. Things like that. And
Yeah, so Dad, I wish mommy was still alive. He says.
yeah.
I like the the one when they go down into the quarry, the group of kids later on, and there's that legend and stuff with the school bus that went over the cliff, and then the kids like that still haunt the place, and then they do. That might be my favorite part of the movie.
I usually don't like it when kids get hurt and everything in a movie, but them
Oh, I fucking
little
love
punk ass kids, I was doing this number. I do it every damn time because they're little punk ass,
it.
the,
You know me. I love it
bastards
when
and
kids.
bitches.
I love it anytime a kid gets hurt or killed in movies. Almost anytime.
I'm not one that likes that. It makes me uncomfortable.
Of
Even the
course it does.
little
It's supposed
kid,
to.
Damien.
Of course it does. It's supposed to. It makes us all uncomfortable. That's why I find it hilarious because you have to laugh it off. If not, it's depressing. Like with the running gag I've had on the channel of hating on Bob from House by the Cemetery forever, and I even made like a little gif that I would use now and then of Austin Powers kicking Bob, and I put Bob's face over Mini Me, and when he kicks Mini Me, it's like he's kicking Bob, and he smashes against the wall. That's hysterical to me. Of course, I would never want any kid actually getting hurt like that, but in a movie, anytime there's a
Happy
kid death get
Halloween,
points every.
Josh. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you,
What's up,
Larry.
Larry?
Hello, Larry, the horror
Hey,
cat dad.
yeah, happy Halloween, Larry. How you doing, brother? Happy Halloween, Joe. How you doing, man?
I have a question for you. Why don't you just go to sleep? Why are
Oh, I
you
thought you were
fighting
talking to
it?
me. I thought you were talking to me. I was like,
Why
I'm not
would I
fighting it.
tell you to go to sleep,
I don't know. That's
JT?
why I was confused. I was like, we're in the middle of a stream. I was like, I'm confused. And then I looked at the screen and I
See?
saw.
He
Yeah,
keeps
I
looking.
know. I looked at the I looked back at the screen, and that's when I saw you looking off screen at Jack, and I saw she's talking to Jack. I said, "Yeah, that made no sense." I like the head there on on the record, like how it's turning around like that. Looks like a record player, right? That mask that this one girl's wearing looks like Dollface from The Strangers a bit, just without the black hair.
I think I'm a little behind you
What's your timestamp?
because
I'm
right
25,
now that
23.
the principal has the knife and he's cutting into the head.
Okay, hold on. The kid just now for me. The kid just said, "Don't forget to help me with the eyes." Sorry, to help with the eyes.
Oh, so we're in the same place.
No, I just went back a few minutes. That's why, or like a few seconds, 30 seconds or so. And now it's rotating. You see what I mean? What I was saying, how the head rotates.
He's
And then
teaching his kid to be a serial killer.
this woman gets kind of frisky with these kids, with showing
Yeah.
off her cat costume. Isn't it perfect? And she's just like like shoving her ass in their faces, dancing around. It's like, oh, that's right. It's like this weird ass party going on.
Oh, it's one of my favorites, and I've said this before and everything, and JT said it at the beginning of this stream. This is just it smacks you with Halloween. It's got all
Yeah.
the atmosphere of Halloween in it, and I dare say that there's no movie out there that is more Halloweeny than this movie.
I mean, I would, I definitely could see that argument being made for sure. I mean, I don't disagree 100%. I mean, I don't agree 100%, but I would put it up there.
Talking
And
about the look of it.
no, I know,
I'm not
yeah,
talking about
the
the
look, and
feel.
oh, okay, just the look of it.
Yeah, it looks
Um, I'm trying to think of other ones too. I mean, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch really has both the feel and the look too. Same for Halloween 4. I think that movie looks the most Halloween out of all the Halloween franchise entries. Halloween 4, even like all the even the daytime shots, it looks so fall. It looks like it's October. It looks like it's Halloween. Like so that would be a contender too. But this one's definitely up there for sure for Halloween. Like the look of it and the feel too. The feel. This would be in a top 10 for me for movies with the most Halloween feel, aesthetic, look, all of that. Even though
Yeah,
I don't even
I
though I
like
don't
this
particularly
movie
love this
so
movie.
much that uh,
Like even though I
mhm.
don't particularly love this movie and like I don't hold it up that high, I still would put it, yeah, absolutely. In the top 10 of any type of Halloween aesthetic, like best Halloween aesthetic and feel in a horror film. And then it's gone. She shall be back. She's back.
Sorry.
Welcome back. No problem.
I may I clicked out of I thought I was getting out of the comments and I wasn't.
That's all right.
Can you
Sam's
really
welcome.
call Sam a
No,
horror slasher? I
no,
mean, is
not
he
one bit.
really a slasher killer?
No,
I mean,
not at all. Not one bit. No. I don't see him as a slasher. He's not. No, not at all. Because it's not even a slasher movie. You
I
can't have a
mean,
slash. You
just
can't have
I
you can't have a
know that
slasher
he
character
takes
in a
his
non-slasher film.
candy and he pokes and kills that guy with it. I mean, he damages that guy with it, but he didn't kill him when
No,
he was doing that,
and that's a big. That's
and
a good question.
he didn't
That's a
do it with
good point.
anybody else.
No, but that's a good point that Joe actually just bringing the point up, and is that that's the thing that a lot of people don't realize for some reason and stuff. Just because a movie has people being killed in it, a horror film has people being killed in it, does not make it a slasher movie. And it seems
Exactly.
like there's a lot of people that think that don't see that. And they think that if it's a horror film and there's a few kills or people are killed and there's like 4 or 5 people in a murder in a movie or any type of horror film where murder happens often by one person, that it's a slasher film. And that's just not how it is at all. Like there's a lot. Look at Psycho. Psycho is not a slasher film. It's a character study, and it has slasher element that would go on to have to make the slasher genre and contribute to it. It started a lot of those tropes, but there's 2 people that are killed in that movie.
Yeah,
That's not a slasher film.
that's the point I'm trying to make. If you
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
somebody by stabbing them or you stab someone, that don't necessarily make you a slasher. It
yeah. That too. Like like what another thing that I always put up as a rule of for me for a slasher film is it's kills and creative kills and a lot of them, a body count. That's the biggest part of the slasher genre for me personally. I mean, and for a lot of people, but there are people who like slashers. It doesn't matter to them, which there are slashers that it doesn't matter. Like if there's no gore or kills or effects work and stuff like that, if it's has the story is always the most important thing. If it's got a
the
great
only thing
story,
I
that's
don't
fine.
like about this movie is they call it Sam Hain.
Yeah, I know.
They
So the
don't
Samhain,
call it Samhain.
Samhain. I know. That's what Halloween 4. Funny enough, when we're just talking Halloween 4 and how similar the atmosphere and how close to Halloween the feel is, and both those movies do the same thing. Both of them call it Samhain. Loomis says Samhain in 4, and then you got it here in this
No,
movie.
he says it in 2
Oh, is it in
and
2
4.
and
Yeah,
4?
it's in
Well,
2.
yeah, yeah, but I'm saying in 4 specifically. He says it.
So I have a question, JT, and how can I make my own horror short film?
home basketball. Well, learn how to be actor. Just you have a phone, man. You have all you need nowadays to make anything like that is a phone and a the camera on your phone. That's basically all you need to make anything. I mean, any type of editing software, it's all on your phone. You can, it's all or a computer. You can basically do anything nowadays.
Yeah.
Thankfully to the technology that we have. I've seen movies made completely on iPhones, shot completely on iPhones, and edited on iPhones, like some indie found footage films and stuff, and they're pretty good movies. Like Cactus Jack, that I had. That was like the first interview I think I ever did on the channel. The actor from that film. It was a very low budget, all filmed on two iPhones, found footage esque, real disturbing, controversial movie that came out 3 years ago or so. And yeah, it blew me away when they told me that it was all just on their iPhones that they filmed it. I said it looks great. So I mean, you could do and make a movie or a short or anything like that just with your phone. That's all you need. Get like the newest iPhone and the newest Android and stuff. The phone I just got a new phone like last year, the Galaxy S25 or whatever it is, the newest one. I use that more than my laptop, which is like 7 years old nowadays, to edit and all of that. The only thing I do on my laptop, like for videos, is recording with the camera. That's the only thing I do is record on my laptop, and then I transfer it to my phone and I edit everything on my phone. And it's because it's like the technology in that phone is better than the technology in this laptop. From 7 years old, this laptop is.
You know, okay, I was watching something and it was talking about, it was NASA, and, the person was like, "You have, more power and more technology in that phone you're holding," the
Yeah.
person was there talking,
Oh, you
um,
mean for like the moon
"than
landing?
the computers we had back
For the moon
when
landing.
we started." Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's
We
like
have
it's
more
not.
power in our
Oh
phones
yeah,
now
we.
than
It's even the calculators. Remember back in that era, I might remember back in high school and stuff. You needed the Texas Instrument, like the calculator that does like when you get to high school, it has like the advanced functions on it and stuff, not like a regular digital calculator. It was Texas Instruments and stuff. I don't know if they were all over the country, but I don't know if they had it in every school. But they needed you to get this calculator, and it was like one of those newer calculators. Anyone know what the fuck I'm talking about? Like in chat, because it
yeah,
doesn't seem like that. Like you know what I mean. So, but like,
I know what you mean.
do you know? Okay, yeah, like those when that had more technology in them than what the technology that got us supposedly to the moon back in the day.
Um,
It's 69.
well, I'm gonna tell you, he said iPhone and everything. You can do it on an Android.
Oh,
Um,
100%.
uh, I have Android. I've got a Galaxy phone.
You
It's
too.
great for doing videos on, Jason.
Or Joe, yeah.
Actually, I have two phones.
Yeah, you just got your
Now I'm
replacement.
I'm I'm on my other one right now.
Actually, I still have my other phone too. That still has all my. One thing I don't like about the new Galaxy, the S25. There's two things actually. And besides that, it's a phenomenal phone. There's no auxiliary plug like for headphones. It's all Bluetooth and stuff, which makes sense. But still, if I have headphones I'm using that it's not Bluetooth, you can't plug it in there. So that's one minor gripe. And the other thing is they did away with the mini SD cards, which I have like 10 of them with probably a terabyte of music altogether. My whole music collection. So that's all. I have an SD card in my old phone. So I use that just to listen to like music. And like stuff that I can't get on YouTube and just pull up immediately, like live shows and stuff back in the day of jam bands and stuff. Besides that,
You do realize that there's plenty of apps you can download for just what you're talking about, Jason. I mean,
Like,
Josh, that does that for you, and it's on your phone. So y- you virtually can do anything. You can always do it on your computer if you want to, but
yeah,
and
Joe,
like
exactly.
JT said, you could always do it on your computer and then download it into your phone and everything. And
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Joe, you've seen the like the fake movie trailers that I've made in the past, which I was just gonna or post one on TikTok that I haven't posted yet, and it made me think it's about time for a new one of those because it's been a while. Um, but even those things and stuff like that's pretty good. Like to be able to make on a phone to make like a movie trailer like that, it's absurd and ridiculous. But like just having that technology nowadays that you can record anything, that you can edit anything, you have any type of editing software at your fingertips at any moment on your phone. It's that's one of the few benefits of the world we're living in now. Is that type of technology. Not all technology as a whole. I mean that I think we're fucked too with. But just what what we can do as like content creators, or like just if you want to do anything, make a movie or shoot a short or anything like that. It's
yeah,
or even if you just want to make videos and not post to anything, just do stuff creatively for yourself, and like it, that's equally as satisfying, and people do that
yeah.
too. And
Yeah,
it's
I do it
amazing
all
what
the
you can do.
time. I'll get frustrated and I'll get upset and everything, and I will turn on my camera and I'll start talking to the thing, and then I
Actually, that
delete it. But
actually, you just I'll drop a secret. No one I've never said this on the channel ever yet, but there are not many, but maybe 2 dozen videos that I've done through over the years that I never released for whatever reason. Whether it was I didn't I think it was it was good, like, or there was like some issue with it, or other reasons that like copyright stuff, and like I wouldn't be able to post it and other things, and like I already did I used it was clip heavy and stuff, or it was just something I kind of did half a project on, like, and then just didn't finish it and scrapped the whole thing. But there's definitely unreleased like b-side videos that who knows, maybe one day I'll find a way to get them out there, posted to a website or something, that I can
yeah,
I'll make a website and post it to there. I don't have to worry about copyright.
I did a video and it's still on my phone, and I was talking about something that's very controversial, and I was like, "Why do you watch this stuff if you say that you don't like this person in the movie and they're the leading character?"
Oh,
I
what's
ain't
up,
gonna
Nia?
go into that.
How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Happy Halloween, bro. He's a
And I
cool guy.
called the people
Subs- subs-
stupid as hell, and I just feel
yeah.
like I shouldn't go and post that video because but it kind of makes me mad. Everybody talks bad about a certain actress and
Yeah.
says that she only gets roles because of her husband. Oh
Oh,
Lord, I just told you who I'm
that happens.
talking about.
Yeah, but that
It-
happens. Yeah, I know, and that happens a lot, though. I mean, in Hollywood. I mean, any time that there's, that type of situation, and that people will scream nepotism when it's a kid, or any type of relative strings there. Like look at Jennifer Garner. And she's what, the cousin of Julia Garner, her cousin, I think, right? Or niece, or it's cousin or niece. I
It's
think it's
something
something like that. Yeah, it's her niece. But she built her own career and everything like that, Julia. And so I adore that girl. So I mean, it happens a lot. But yeah, it's not always the case. It's not always good to jump to that conclusion for people who do. But yeah, Neophyte, thanks for stopping by, man. And cool guy. I was talking to him on TikTok. He has a TikTok, but he also has a YouTube channel. So subscribe to him. He does a lot of horror reviews and stuff like that. Yeah, Synth, the Texas Instrument graphing calculators. Yep.
Well, maybe I didn't out myself by me saying that because there's a few directors out there that have wives that they put their wives in movies, but I think you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know. I'm reading what you use what Larry uses is an adapter that goes USB to USB-C so you can use it. Oh, okay, to the phone. That makes sense. That's something to look into then. Yeah, USB-C is taking over everything. And it's funny because this laptop that I have is 7 years old, 6 years old, something like that. I think it's seven. Could be even 8 at this point. But it doesn't have a regular USB on it. It's just USB-C. Like there's no regular USB jack. So there's been so many things I've bought over the last few years, like little clip-on mics and other things. Not really the clip; those are usually auxiliary, but other mics, like more like the bigger mics and stuff that are either microphone plugs or they have USB cables, like an actual old USB one, and I don't have one on the laptop yet, so it don't work. So I got ones just sitting around that I bought, wasted money on, and they're just chilling there. Anyone ever needs a microphone? Is like got like seven lying around, and I always just go back to the headset because I just prefer it. I like being able to hear stuff, and then I move around way too much and talk with my hands too much.
Me.
What?
You said if anyone needs a microphone, I'm telling you I do. But I
Really?
don't
I'll,
know.
I'll I'll go through the ones I have. I'll send you one if you need. I mean, you could get cheap ones too. I mean, like go to Alibaba or any of those like the Indian or Chinese websites and stuff like that. You get one of those mic clip-on mics for $9 or less. Like it's crazy how cheap they are,
Yeah, I've
and it's
got
and they
mics
give
here,
and they're
and they
giving they're
don't
giving
work
them
on
away.
my phone.
Oh, they don't? Oh, that sucks. Because I mean, and they vary on quality, like anything from China or India and stuff. But most of the time, they've gotten much better with everything over the last decade or so. I mean, it's very hard to compete. Look at why we're competing with China so much. It's because they're fucking technologically superior in a lot of
Yeah,
ways.
they are.
Yep. So I
They
mean,
have been for years.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's why they can replicate anything. They do anything. That's why my dad and I have been trying to get this a certain idea going in China like for years, and it's just fucking isn't happening now because of tariffs and everything like that. So I don't know, fucking, but I forgot how we got on the Chinese in the first place. So I'm just gonna move on. And that is the first time though of not making fun, but having fun talking about Chinese though, because usually I have a lot of fun talking about Japanese. Any Japanese horror film I cover or stuff, I cannot pronounce Japanese names. So I always butcher their names. The movie always stars a bunch of Japanese people with a pic of the screenshot of Wikipedia with the cast list on the screen. That's been a running gag for years now with Japanese movies. I can't pronounce Japanese names. Actually, I just made a TikTok video like 3 weeks ago and made a compilation from old reviews of Japanese horror movies of me fucking up Japanese names for like 7 minutes straight. And ironically, right after that is when the X Day hair extensions video edit that I put on TikTok took off, and now it's at 120,000 views, which I think is insane. That's wild. Who the fuck wants to listen to me talk for that long? That many.
Okay, I got a question. Um,
You got a lot of
I
questions
was
today.
wondering.
What's this
Okay,
shit?
sorry. Question.
I'm kidding.
Okay. Samhain was brought about because
This
it was the day that the dead could come and walk amongst us, and they wore costumes to keep the bad spirits away from them and confuse them. and they light bonfires to bring back the sun in the coming month
Yeah,
because they were afraid that the sun wouldn't come back.
that's
Do
interesting.
you think that any of the things that the old Celts believed to be true? Do you think that there are malevolent spirits that come around this time of the year and wearing masks and dressing up protects you from that?
Um, I mean, I know you're a practicing witch, and I know so, for years, so I know that, and you have all your beliefs with it. And we've talked about it a lot, and I've learned a lot from you just from hearing, having conversations with you privately and stuff about it for hours sometimes. And I find it fascinating. But do I believe in any of it? I mean, I consider myself a skeptical cynicist, I guess like a cynic, skeptic, realist. That like I want to believe in a lot of stuff, but I need a lot of proof. So I mean, like, do I believe in any like spirits and ghosts and the after, like all of that, that whole realm of stuff? I want to. I kind of lean towards yes, but until there's like actual evidence of some kind that like compelling enough that like, or I see it with my own eyes or experience it, then, or there's, it comes out that there's like they've scientifically proved that spirits exist or the afterlife, there's something after, then I would remain skeptic.
Well, I don't talk about this, but a big reason why I got into being a witch and I did it is I know that there's ghosts out there because the first time I ever seen one, I was 4 years old. My dog had died, and it was still barking and everything. But I knew it was in the road, run over. But it was barking at me in the house.
Yeah,
It
yeah, that's
freaked
right.
me
You've
out
told me.
whenever.
You've told me that you saw a ghost at 4 years
Um,
old.
and yeah, stuff like that makes you a believer in that stuff. And it helps me to not to deal with, sometimes, if ghosts are bothering me, it gives me headaches,
Yeah.
and, I can
What's up,
shut my
Brian?
whole body down, and that was
Yeah. What's up, Brian? Happy Halloween to you as well from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Nice. Anytime I think of New Mexico, I think of Roswell, which brings it back to what we were just talking about and believing in a whole bunch of stuff. I believe in aliens. That's one thing 100% I believe in. 100%. There are,
why.
why? Just because it's like a faith thing. Because to stick to what I'm saying, even as being a skeptic, I don't believe most of the stuff that we hear about aliens and extraterrestrials. But I still, it's like believing in God for Christians and people who believe in God. I just have
No.
faith, and then my belief and gut instinct tells me that there are absolutely aliens out there, and that something's been going on for forever, probably with extraterrestrials. And the government absolutely knows what's going on. Has been covering that shit up for like over almost a century, at least since Truman in the 50s. So that I believe in 100%. And I don't know if you're still here, but yeah, anytime, man. Uh,
Hello, Prime
I
One.
know, I know I'm
Yeah,
behind on the
same
chat a
here.
bit.
I definitely know what to talk. Um,
What's
and
up, Prime?
for everyone, if I was asking everyone what they thought, not just JT, because if it was just for him, I would have been Pacific.
Yeah, yeah,
But I thought today would be a great day to talk about this stuff and everything. I mean, I'm
absolutely.
kind of skeptical like you are about things, but There's things sometimes I wonder, if there's things out there other than us, not just aliens. I know that they're out there, ghosts too, but, I
Yeah.
mean, all the stories there are about vampires, all the stories there are about werewolves and everything, um, could there be, some kind of thing out there?
Oh yeah, I believe there definitely could it could be based on a lot of those old legends and stuff could be based on truth, and I knew this was going to happen throughout the day, for Halloween today and stuff. We're not going to be talking as much about these movies. We're going to be going off topic and getting Halloweeny and talking about all the Halloween type stuff. So it's just a whole day celebration. But yeah, with
Sorry,
no,
JT.
no, 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 it's not you. I knew this was I had this, like, plan. I knew this was gonna happen because, this is
Well,
our
we go
fucking
along with
holiday.
this
This
story
is
of
our
this
holiday.
anthology.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's not a and that too, it's not a completely off tangent, completely off topic tangent. But, yeah, like when it comes to all of that, I haven't experienced any. I've never seen a UFO. I've never seen a light in the sky. I've never seen a ghost. Never seen a spirit. Never seen a demon. Never seen anything like that. I've never seen an apparition. I've never heard something weird. I've never seen a shadow person or something out of the corner of my eye. Uh, I've never had any type of experience on any level like that in paranormal, supernatural way. So that's another thing that always adds to my skepticism. But I do want it all to exist so badly that I've always been that's like one of my big passions is conspiracy theories and all that type of stuff. Like that's why the Y-Files I always say is like the one big channel that's like millions of subscribers. That's like the only channel that big that I watch, and I watch that shit religiously. I watch the Y-Files at least a few nights a week, and even throw it on to fall asleep sometimes, like 4 or 5 in the morning when I finally can get some fucking rest. But the moon landing, everything about the moon, not just the moon landing, because I'm leaning towards that we did land on the moon, but something made us not go back. And there's a lot of weird shit about the moon and aliens, cryptids,
Now, I don't
ghosts,
know about
spirits,
that. I mean,
all of
there's
it.
a
I
lot of
always love that.
theories out there that they faked the moon landing.
Oh yeah, I know,
It
I know,
was
I
all
know all about
staged
it.
and everything, and I don't know if that's true or not, but
Yeah, no, I
I
used
wouldn't put it past our government.
I wouldn't at all. That's why it's such a compelling conspiracy theory. And there's a lot of weird shit around the moon landing, a lot of stuff. But a lot of it is usually cherry picked by people who want to try to run with the narrative. It was faked. A lot of it's cherry picked information. A lot of it is people that don't understand science. And not that I'm a science expert, but and I acknowledge that. But you can't say, "Oh, where's the blast crater?" and stuff like that. And so when you don't know how all that works, when you don't have any knowledge of the science behind it, you're not a scientist. You didn't make those rockets. You don't have any knowledge of that. So people just cherry pick information and say, "Oh, well, that's weird. It doesn't make sense." But NASA has put out explanations for all of it, and a lot of it does make sense from a scientific standpoint. It's just people don't know that and they just jump to conclusions. But I used to be a big proponent for I used to not believe I used to 100% not believe that we went to the moon. I used to think there's no way we fucking went there. We faked it. Over the years though, I've kind of shifted and I kind of opened my mind a bit to the possibility that maybe it's just a crazy conspiracy and that we did go, but there is something insanely weird about the moon. There's some weird shit going on up there. Either it's a spaceship or it was put there a long time ago. It's hollow, and there's so many weird conspiracies. There's might be aliens on the dark side of it. Who knows? But there's something going on with the moon. The moon is not what it seems.
Yeah, maybe it's made of cheese like people say.
Yeah, that too. That's a big possibility. Never know. Yeah, see, Tasha 100% believes in aliens. About the alien subject, there's another Earth located 1,000 light years away. I have to look up the story again. I've heard that. I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name or nor remember much, but I have heard that there's another planet that's just like Earth. And
There's probably more
they've
than
found
one.
water. They found water on. I mean, they know water was on Mars, and it used to have oceans and stuff before the its atmosphere was all fucked up, and then it turned. And they lied about the color of Mars for years. It's not the red planet. All the NASA photos back in the day of Mars with the red tint and stuff like that we all think of as Mars were all photoshopped. That was all color overlay. If you look at actual pictures of Mars, it's like tannish and stuff. With like there's no red like to it. So the NASA and they've admitted to it that they fake and doctor images all the time before they release them to the public, and a lot of it is due to sanitizing them for or making them more presentable for the public. Get the fuck out of here. A lot of people think it's because they airbrush out UFOs and UAPs and stuff like that, and other things that they don't want people to see. I have my apartment building used to be a Catholic church. Seen something on my wall, and I didn't know what it was until 15 years later. What was it? I'd love confirmation of aliens. If it takes abduction, then good old probing. If you want me to make on, that's what I say. We were saying this like the other night too in one of the streams this week. One of them this week that I've like basically done everything. I go by the theory of like if I because I've watched and listened to so much alien stuff throughout my life that like the more interest you show in them, maybe they know when they'll come for you, because like they know that you're real interested. So I've done everything I could possible to get aliens to just show up at my house and abduct me and take me on a space mission or to probe me, do whatever you want to me. Who knows? And you got to admit, if you get probed by aliens, some extreme beings, it's got to be some of the most fucking intense shit that you'll ever experience, whether you're into it or not. It's got to be some of the most insane stuff you'll ever experience, and it's one hell of a story that you'll never be able to be topped by anybody. So, I mean, you got that. But then also that little sacrifice, the terror of immense, insane pleasure by aliens, also brings confirmation of said aliens. So you're doing the world a service. So if anyone gets abducted and they go to stick a probe up there, think, hey, these are advanced creatures. I'm going to trust them and I'll prove their existence. Take one for the team. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a real abduction unless you're probed. Exactly. There you go. One on roll, I guess. If it's made out of cheese, I need to get to the moon. Hell yeah. I need to take the moon and melt it on top of sauce and bread to make a pizza. Moon pizza. That's a product. There's a meaningless, stupid idea that someone could take and package it to a product and sell to a bunch of dumbasses who will shell out money for it. Moon pizza. Get your moon pizza now. Yeah, there's going to be a shop. There's going to
Speaking
be a
of
shop open on the channel tomorrow.
selling dumb asses stuff, the whole damn thing about people going to live on
Yeah.
Mars and they paying to get the spacecraft to go up there. How dumb can you be?
Yeah, I know my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. Yeah, I mean that's a thing. It's let me read this first though. It was a drawing in dust of a demon. In 2018, I was bored on YouTube and a video popped up of a guy spending 30 something minutes in hell. The interviewer asked, "What do the demons look like?" And it looked like what you saw. That's very interesting. Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, that stuff always fascinates me, especially like because see, that's where I go like the skeptic route with other things like with shadow people or like with alien abduction and stuff. You can explain a lot of it away as sleep paralysis. I mean, I've had sleep paralysis a few times in my life. Like I haven't had it in like 12 years, but twice I remember in my life getting it, and it's terrifying when you wake up and you can't move your body or move at all, but like you're awake, and that's when a lot of people report seeing someone standing there at their bed or coming in to their room or seeing like life forms or shadow people or aliens, and then they can't move and they're fucking trapped because of sleep paralysis. But it feels so real because your mind is still halfway in the dream state and halfway waking up, and your body muscles are still shut down. Your whole nervous system shuts down all the unessential functions when you're sleeping, so you don't act your dreams out. So when you're waking up, you're still in the middle there during sleep paralysis. Your mind can make you see anything, and you can picture anything, and that's why a lot of accounts could be the same. Of I saw a shadow person. I saw this exact shadow person. A lot of shadow people reported that they all have hats on. The Hat Man, like Freddy Krueger, was based off of, or the old hag that like a witch that people experience as another variation of a shadow person. They're all very similar. We all see the same things because we all have a very similar, we're the same species. We think the same. So it would make sense we would see similar things. So I mean there's the skeptic
Very
side.
mad.
There's the skeptic side of it, which like I said, I always just try to look at both sides. But I want it to be the other side. I want it to be that it's all real.
There's
I get
also the gray man and the
yeah,
what is it called?
it is.
There's a movie about it. There was these three girls that were into it, and it was a story on um creep pasta.
Oh, a Slender Man.
Yeah, there's
And they had
another one that people been talking about for
yeah.
years that they
Oh
seen.
yeah. And that was just a completely made up thing.
I'm not sure about that. That was
Yeah. No,
around before them kids, them three
yeah.
girls
No,
talked
yeah,
about it. But
before those girls, but that whole thing, if you look back through the whole history and trace back Slender Man, like the actual name and what it is, yeah, you can look at it's like there's other urban legends and stuff that are similar, like and like similar beings and stuff, but the name of Slender Man and stuff is all traced back to someone on Creepypasta who made it up, wrote it, and everything. He actually owns a trademark or something on it, so that's all been debunked. But the girls, that was crazy. That case with the girls, there was anyone, if anyone remembers that in the chat, it was years ago, I think in the 2000s, right? That two 12-year-olds almost murdered their friend, and thankfully the girl survived. But they were so terrified and believed in Slender Man that they thought they were doing his bidding and stuff to be accepted by him or whatever the fuck was going on in those young bitches' heads. And that insanity that they were going through, but they ended up almost killing their friend and lured her to her death. Thankfully she survived, but that was a huge story all throughout the country. And they've made documentaries about that. One is pretty good. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a pretty damn good documentary.
well, sleep paralysis don't always have that. I mean,
No,
um,
I was just gonna say the same thing. Yeah,
sleep paralysis is just you wake up,
yeah,
but you're still partly in the dream. Your body can't move, and you're still relating on the things that you've seen in your dream and everything. And it's just whatever is in your mind when you were asleep, you see it unfolding when you wake up, and sometimes it's things that they called dream demon, sleep paralysis demons, and other times it's
Yeah,
just
that's a shadow person, like,
whatever
that's
you had
that's
been
what I mean by
dreaming
shadow
about.
person. It's like it can bleed through, like, to be more specific, 'cause I know a lot about this shit, I fucking eat it up. When you sleep paralysis, when you're waking up, you're awake, your mind is awake, your body's not awake, like the muscles
Yeah,
in them. So you're looking around the room, you're seeing your room and stuff, and and that's if you can move your head. Sometimes people can't even move their head and stuff. But if you're looking around and moving your eyes around, you see your room, you're awake. But because you're in that in between state and you can't move your muscles, you can have stuff bleed in from your waking up dream or whatever was in your mind, and your mind can conjure up all different sorts of stuff. And that's why a lot of people see, like you said, dream demons, like Freddy Krueger was based off of, and shadow people and witches, and it's a common thing to feel like you can't breathe or like something is sitting on your chest. And that's a urban
yeah,
legend and a mystery that's been going, that ancient tribes have, that
yeah.
the demon that would sit on your chest and kill you. The succubus and incubus and stuff are based around the same type of idea, the same things.
Yeah, it's something else. I mean, as much technology as we have, I've listened to doctors talk about this. They still don't understand completely what about our dreams and why we have them and what
Oh yeah,
they
they don't even know. We still don't even know what consciousness really is, and what formed and
yeah.
how it forms or anything. We know so little about the brain, and that's why it terrifies me that there's people willing to have computer chips and AI chips implanted into their brains. That shit fucking terrifies me, because we don't even know how the brain works. We're so low on understanding, how the brain fully works. And I think it's
You
a little
can tell
early to be hooking
me.
it up to computers and shit, and having
Yeah.
computers start taking over the brain directly. I mean, that's like Neuralink and stuff, like Elon
No,
Musk Neuralink. That's insane.
I don't even like that I have a metal bar in here. It
Yeah,
ain't no
exactly, right?
damn
That's what I'm
way
saying.
I'm
That's what I'm
going to
getting at.
let
Yeah.
them mess with my brain.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting at. It's like, yeah, there's no way I would ever let that happen, or volunteer for it, or get paid to do it. You couldn't pay me all the money in the world. Have a computer chip and implanted in my brain. This is a great scene though, when Sam jumps down on the old grumpy dude here. He's the grumpy as shit the whole movie. Yeah, that's funny.
Well,
And this is when we see
Josh
his face in a little bit.
Oshawa says that he dreams about Danielle Harris.
Yeah. Mhm, mhm. Uh, I have probably 20 books just about deciphering dreams. Yeah, I mean, the most prevalent thing is like it's our mind cataloging our thoughts and everything for the day or last few days, and trying to sort everything, in our memories, and basically try to. It's a survival thing. It's been ingrained in us, our DNA forever. It's kind of like when you go to sleep, or like if you have like a dilemma or like a life choice you got to make, or something you're stressed about and you have to make a decision, or you don't know the answer, then you go to bed and you wake up and suddenly you think of an answer, you think of the answer, you know what I mean? Like it's like a reset for the brain, like a breakdown and resorting of all the thoughts that you had that day, and resetting for the next, like that's basically what I think they are, with a lot of subconsciousness and stuff that's displayed. And I love his whole look, the look of his face, the pumpkin face.
It's great. I mean,
Yeah, the
I've
effects
said
on
this
the makeup
before,
effects
and
are great.
people argue with me, but I think it. Okay. the pumpkin head
Yeah,
is Sam's father.
that's a cool way of looking at it, actually. They should do a movie like that. They should bring back Pumpkinhead and do Pumpkinhead and have Pumpkinhead with Sam in a movie. That's a good idea. You might have to have like Sam. Maybe it would be even cooler if Sam didn't have his sack on in that crossover movie. If it was just his Pumpkinhead, then you have Pumpkinhead as his dad, and the two of them are wreaking havoc.
That would be awesome. Definitely something I'd be interested in seeing.
I love this guy screams like a pro. This guy screams so much in this scene. And I love how his hand, the hand, and then it's lay there twitching, and then it starts crawling. That's cool.
Yeah. Number one thing.
What?
Um,
That's
the
a great
number
shot.
one rule is if you want Sam to leave you alone, give him Halloween candy.
There you go. Or just not be a dick on Halloween. Go trick or treating, have fun like this, talking movies, hanging out, with friends, talking horror, be in the Halloween spirit. Then
Yeah,
Sam won't have a problem with you. Yeah, you don't gotta worry. If you're out there being a dick on Halloween, that's when you gotta
like
worry about
this
Sam.
guy.
Yeah, that's when you gotta worry about
I
Sam.
mean, first he decorates his whole house to look like trick or treaters can come to his house and be there, and then he steals all their candy. There's nothing more dick move than that.
I know, right? And he gets everything coming to him. He's reaching for his whiskey. That's it. Break that bottle, but it ain't gonna help you because Sam is strong as shit.
Yeah, he's the spirit of Halloween. It don't
Yeah,
matter. He looks like a little kid.
yeah. Stabs him with the broken lollipop.
Have you?
I don't know what I like better, man. I don't know if I like his pumpkin face better or the sack better. You know, I don't know. I still to this day don't know what I prefer.
So, do you know?
What? What do I know?
Oh no, man, I cannot remember. I was
Sorry.
confused.
It happens to all of us.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. He's what did happen? He stabbed him and he in the and there was candy on him, right? He took the candy.
yeah.
Yeah, because I was looking at the chat. That's right. And he lets him go. Just give that fucker candy, like you said, man. That's all he wants. I like that shot of the fireplace. That's a cool shot. And then the picture you see in it.
Oh, do
That's the
you
school
know
bus, right?
why?
Isn't that the school bus? That
Yeah,
picture, that's the picture of the school bus from that part of the story that crashed into the water, right? And that was the guy. That was the driver.
yeah. The evil little bastard of a neighbor is the one that killed them kids.
Yeah, he was the bus driver. Yeah.
Driving the bus into the lake.
Yeah. That's why I like how they show the picture in the fireplace. And yeah, now he comes out all busted up and bandaged. He's handing out candy to all these kids. Here you go. Great,
Oh
great,
man.
great mummy costume. I love that line because he looks like a mummy. He's all bandaged up. His ass was handed to him.
You got what you deserve.
Yeah, and
Oh,
we're back to
I
the
know
kid.
what I was going to ask. Did you know that there is a, a movie before this, and it's all about Sam?
Not yeah. I'll tell you. I'll tell you later. Um, yeah, that's right. Now these girls get back in the car and they pass Sam on the street, just hanging out there. I like how he looks at Sam too. The bus driver guy. He's still standing there like the mummy, and he sees Sam. He's looking at him,
I
and now we're back.
wonder if that's
And now
real.
we're back. Now we're back. Oh, which one? What's real?
I'm at the end now, and they showed a comic book. I wonder if that's a real thing or not.
Oh, I don't know. What time are you at? I'm at like when it wraps back to this is like the wrap around quote unquote of the movie, like when it wraps back to the beginning when the girl's killed in the robot costume.
I'm at the where they're telling you who the people are.
I'm at like 1 hour and 17. I got 5 minutes to go. The
Okay.
guy, the neighbor just walked back inside, and then he heard a
I'm
knock
a
on the door
hundred
again.
and 1806.
Ah, okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's right. And it ends like that. That's how I remember. Okay, fun movie. And that's when the kids return, and that's a great ending. The kids that he killed are the ones that returned for trick or treating, to trick or treat for him. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's a cool ending. Yeah, it's a great movie. It's just one that I don't watch besides Halloween season, and I don't really love it. Those are the two, like things that hold it back for me from being one that I really love. But it's a really well written film. It's really, really well written, and the weaving narratives and stuff is really done well in this. And obviously, as we said, the Halloween atmosphere and the feel of it, and the look and the aesthetic, all of that is top notch in this movie. That's like the biggest thing going for this film, and Sam, of course, and the acting. Most of the acting's pretty damn good throughout this too. Like there's some hammy stuff from some people, but that's the type of movie. I mean, you need some hammy performances in this, and it makes it better, in my opinion. But that's Trick or Treat from 2007. Thank you, Nan, for hanging out and watching a favorite of yours.
Yeah, yeah, of course I watched this movie. It is. It's definitely one of my favorites. I mean,
Yep. Yeah, I knew you'd be on board as soon as I added this one when I was going through the scheduling everything. I said I know Nan's joining for Trick or Treat because she was going to last year and I didn't do it. So, I actually added this one. I literally thought of you when I made this an option and stuff for the polls and everything. I thought of you because I said I was supposed to do this last year and with Nan, and I said and I didn't get to. So let's throw that on a poll. And then I was glad that it won. It beat Halloween 4. It really beat it. It like blew the fuck out of it.
n-
It
no
really,
problem, guys.
really, really destroyed it. But
Everybody thanking me for coming up.
yes, of course. Thank you for hanging out, man. As always.
Um,
Thanks. Have a good time,
yeah, I
man. Good
have to
seeing
come
you.
up. I mean, this is a movie that, like Jesse said, I love it, and
Yep.
it may be a Halloween movie, but I watch it year round.
Yeah. Absolutely. I know how much you love it. And there's so many people who love this movie like as much as you do that watch it several times a year and they watch it like all the time, which yeah, not quite there for me. There's something missing for it. I don't know what it is, but it's the perfect Halloween time movie. I mean, it's one of the most fitting ones to watch around Halloween or on
Yeah.
Halloween. But all right, guys, until we got what do we got? Not too much longer.
It's been
It's,
about an
it's
hour.
it's 4:45. Yeah, I know. That's right. I looked at the time. It's 4:45. So we got an hour and 15 minutes, and we'll be back with Trilogy of Terror from 1975 with Karen Black, an actual full-on anthology film where we'll talk about it then, but the most memorable one is the last segment of the three. The other two don't really hold up that well. So it'll turn. Well, maybe we'll be talking about aliens and shit again for the first two segments then. But all right, guys. Everyone have a great hour or so, and we'll see you then.
Yeah.
All right, take care.